What you guys just watched was a triple homicide and one injured. Now, before we get into the details of this story and what people say what actually happened, let me say this. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, right? That's where I went to 4th and 5th grade, then moved back to Kentucky, then moved back in going from 8th to 9th grade and graduated high school in Detroit. When I moved to Detroit, Detroit's different. It's not a game. It's not a whole lot of talking. It's a lot of shooting. It's a lot of murdering. People in Detroit move different from people in Kentucky. You know, growing up in Kentucky, you know, we really wasn't on fashion like that. Speaking on my generation, and we really wasn't on toting guns. Speaking on my generation. But when I went to Detroit, you know, fashion is big. You know, to the point where, you know, people are ready to lose their life behind an outfit and a pair of shoes. In Kentucky, not so much. In Kentucky, you know, it was a select few that had Jordans. You know, we were more on Reebok and Felines. Detroit, it was all Jordans, Air Force Ones. And if you didn't have those shoes, then, you know, you really wasn't in the in crowd. You wasn't looked at as cool. It's just from my point of view and what I experienced. You know, you could get picked on anything, but also wearing those Jordans, if you wasn't cool or if you wasn't popular or you didn't hang with the right people, they could really make you a target and really make it very dangerous for you to, you know, live in Detroit. You know, I've had friends, I've had people that I've known, went to school with, who have lost their life behind a pair of Jordans, behind a nice outfit, behind a nice pair of glasses. You know, this is what's going on in Detroit, but it's very serious and it's very different in Detroit. Now, back to the topic at hand. So the story goes is, as you see the dude in the restaurant and the woman with him, that's supposed to be his girlfriend. And we see him pull a gun out and just start firing and killing everybody. How can I say this? The story goes, they say that the two brothers and their cousin that was inside the store was making fun of dude, talking about his shoes, talking about his clothes. I guess this is what the story goes. This is one of the stories. Then it's another story that says the three dudes that was in there, speaking of the two brothers and the cousin, the ones that got killed, said they pistol whipped him, beat him up real bad, a year or some months prior to this. Now, let me say this. This is why in 2020 you can't be doing all that playing, all that laughing, all that joking, trying to talk about somebody. Yeah, you want to know why? Because everybody ain't playing. You know, some people are really out here in the struggle, man. So you got to be careful on who you joking with and what you saying to certain people, because, you know, some people are really at that edge at their life where they really don't care. You know, dude might have been, you know, homeless, no parents, nowhere to go, you know, trying to make it with his girlfriend, you know, really broke, worked all day just to have enough money to feed him and his girl. Like, you don't know nobody's situation. So this is why all that playing, all that joking, all that laughing gotta be cut out. Stop trying to disrespect somebody. Stop trying to make somebody feel smaller than you because you feel like you got it and they don't. You know, this is what I experienced too growing up. You know, people who got it will try to make fun of and try to laugh and try to clown on you because, you know, you might not be as privileged as the next person. So let's speak on the other story. When they say that these three individuals knew this man and they beat him up, pistol whipped him, robbed him and everything. And then voila, here I am, flesh and the blood. This is why, right, you got to be careful, right? And you got to ask yourself, every situation that you're doing, you know, you got to ask yourself, how is this going to play out a few months from now or a few years from now? Because, you know, there's this thing called karma. And it always comes back around. You know, some people are able to live throughout their karma and, you know, make the necessary steps and changes in their life and get right. And, you know, sometimes when karma comes back around, you know, people lose their life. And this is one of them situations. Yeah, I remember when y'all was beating him up, slapping him, robbing him, going in his pockets, disrespecting him. Yeah. Guess what? Should have killed him. Because now not only did it cost 3 people their life, and one got injured. And I think the one that got injured, I don't even think he had nothing to do with nothing. I don't know. We're going to see how the story unfold. But this is why you can't be playing all them games. You can't be disrespecting. You can't be running around doing what you want to do to people, saying what you want to say, robbing and all that. Man, go get a job, man. Go get a job. Go open a business. Go be an entrepreneur. Go do something that's real. Instead of being out here running around with nothing to do, and you running around like a crazy man, as my grandfather would say. You know, this is a sad case, man, but hey, that's just how the ball rolls. You know, do I blame the man who did the shooting? Or do I blame the ones who was laughing and joking or supposedly put their hands on this man? Listen, man. Some people can take an ass whooping and say, you got me, and move on with their life. Some people, you know, you can disrespect and do all type of crazy stuff to them, and they can really say, you know, take it on the chin and really move on with their life. And then you have those like the dude in this video. They don't take losing well, right? You know, some of these people, you know, might have been bullied all their life, you know, picked on all their life. And here it is in their adult life, you know, people still trying to do that to them. And, you know, sometimes, you know, people just click. I don't care. My life is in shambles. My life is horrible anyways. And you seen dude up the pistol and killed all them boys. Woof. Coney Island and went down. Detroit, Michigan. So before I get off this video, I want to say this, man. Respect people, man. Stop trying to talk to people any type of way you want to. Stop trying to talk about people because they less fortunate. Man, stop all that, man. Stop all that. Because at the end of the day, you never know. That person that you talking about, you know, they could be going through some serious stuff in their life. And guess what? They don't want a joke. And then you find yourself laying on the floor, head bust open, bleeding everywhere, dying. All because you think something's funny. Number 2, before you go rob somebody, go get a job, man. Go start a business. Go to the corner and beg for a couple of hours before you rob somebody. Because I promise you, it never plays out the way you think it's going to play out. And if you don't murder that person, you're going to see him again. And if you don't go to jail for robbing that person, you're going to see him again. So Kentucky, y'all drop y'all comment. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about the situation, what y'all think. We think it's a sad situation, but hey, it's just how the ball rolls. If this is your first time coming across this platform, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, turn on the like bell, so every time we drop a video, y'all get it first. Kentucky, stop talking about people. Don't be robbing nobody. Let's talk. Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.